Mu Humans, I'm Yoshiller, and welcome back to some more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Rapid Races! So folks, over the past couple of videos, I've been discussing how I'm in the home stretch of creating Mario Kart 8 Deluxe content before Mario Kart World releases, and one thing that I said I was going to do was I wanted to showcase the newly added Mii outfits that were added into the game when the final batch of DLC tracks were also added into this game back in November of 2023. Basically, when this game got its final wave of content, it also got a bunch of additional Mii outfits, which I think are awesome, but I've never showcased them in this series up to this point. Now, there are a lot of them, and I'm not talking about these amiibo outfits. I already showcased all of those. I'm talking about these, and there are a lot of them, and I intend to showcase one race per outfit. So what, there's gonna be like 15 or 16 races here? It's cool that they added these, but yeah, because there are a lot of them, I guess I'd better get started. So I'm still gonna be using my otherwise traditional racing setup with the Yoshi bike and the Cyber Slick wheels and either the MKTV parafoil or the Gold Glider, probably just the Gold Glider. But otherwise, one race per newly added Mii outfits, and we're gonna spectate. Okay, I'll catch the intro during this time. Whoosh! So there are about a dozen or so Mii outfits that were added with the final DLC wave for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and in this video, I'm going to showcase all of them, starting with the question mark block outfit, which is fitting to me because I'd argue that life is like a question mark block. You never know what you're going to get, but it most likely won't be all that much, and it'll most likely just be a coin, just like real life. But hey, every once in a while, you may get a mushroom, and if you already have a mushroom, you may be able to upgrade to a fire flower. It'd be kind of neat if Mario Kart had some sort of mechanic like that, where whenever you went through an item box, if you already had one item, you were almost guaranteed to get another, or would add another layer of strategy to it. But I guess the closest that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has is that you can't hold 2 coin items during a traditional race. But anyway, I just think it'd be cool if it had this mechanic where depending on what item you were holding, you got a different item. All right, doesn't matter. We're not going to any of the races or any of the tracks that we selected. We're going to random, and we're racing against Rafe, MC Fresh, Respect Me, Ash, Timonz, Lena, okay. Anyway, here I am in the question mark block outfits. Enjoy it. This is quite the dapper uniform. I could see myself wearing something like this in real life. Maybe. But that's also because I wear all sorts of crazy outfits from time to time anyway. Anyway, SNES Donut Plains 3. I am okay with this course's existence, and I am okay at it. This course stands out in Mario Kart 8's base selection of tracks. Oh my goodness. Purely because it was the only SNES course in this game until they added SNES Rainbow Road. But for that reason, it's kind of cool. I don't know why they picked Donut Plains 3. I'm pretty sure they threw a dart at a board and they were like, which NES tracks haven't we ported over into Mario Kart yet? The Donut Plains ones. Okay, we'll do the third one. But because it was the only SNES track in Mario Kart 8 for the longest time, that makes it a bit more special. Now we have more SNES tracks, and GBA tracks for that matter. GBA tracks were also traditionally flat, but at least when they ported them over to this game, they added some more dynamicism to them. All right, you know what? Enough about history, okay? You guys know the history of this track. We're almost at the end of this game's run. What do you say I just race, huh? 4 mushrooms? That'll work. That'll work. I don't mind getting hurt here because now I can just cut across here. Oh, make way for the blue shell coming up. Blue shell on my side there. Okay, there it goes. All right. And listen. Okay, the explosion didn't sound like it was too far away, which means first place should be within my grasp. Hello, Blooper. Goodbye, Blooper. Don't you dare think about putting your ink on my screen and thus ruining my footage. I don't know if I'll ever use these Mii outfits again outside of this video, so gotta make the time count. Also, let's go on the offensive backwards. How about that? Okay, and this way, I don't know if there's gonna be enough time in this race for another blue shell, but I have my defensive weapon on standby should I need it. Alternatively, if someone in second place were to throw a red shell at me, I could use this as well. Or I could use it offensively like that. Boom. Oh. Although now you got my fingers all crossed up here. Darn it! Darn it! No! All right, well, could only do so much about that. I got the hit, and I'm still just gonna have to settle for third. It's fine. Oh! Oh! I'm so sorry that happened to you, buddy. You know what, though? I will say it's nice to be on the other end of that. There have been times when I was trying to cross the finish line, and I ran into a banana or got hit by a shell at the very end, and someone passed me. It's nice to be the passerby for a change. I, don't feel great that that happened to you. But then again, I'm not the one that caused it. I just took advantage of the opportunity, right? So that is Mario Kart. Huzzah! All right, I will tell these folks thank you for the race. Well, I was gonna change groups so that I could showcase the next costume, but I don't have to do that. I'm not gonna do the entire session with this group, but I'll tell you what. For some of these groups, I will go ahead and showcase 2 outfits. I'll do 2 races with each group, and I'll show a different outfit in each one. So now we're moving on to the castle outfits. I don't know how the developers determine which outfit should exist for these Miis, but if the castle is the next one, then so be it. Life is like a castle sometimes. Sometimes you can only move up, down, left, and right. And if you and your king aren't doing anything, you can trade places. Okay, this is GBA Sunset Wilds. I guess that's where we're going. I guess this track is like a little popular. It might be the most popular among the GBA tracks that are in this game. Nah, I don't know. I'm racing as a castle. And I was mentioning in the previous race that both SNES tracks and GBA tracks started off as flat tracks in their games of origin, but in this game they made the GBA tracks stand out a bit more by adding some more dynamicism to them. And since I just raced on an SNES track and now I'm going straight into a GBA track, I can demonstrate that in full effect. Either way, just nice to see some more GBA representation. This track is fine. Oh, I'm catching a draft early on. Don't mind if I do. Just shoot to the front and take the lead. Oh, and I'll hold it down like the fort that I am. All right, excuse me. To the side here. Okay, here we go. Yep. Appreciates the back of this castle beauty. It is a nice outfit, I won't lie. I'm glad they added all these outfits. I kind of wish they added just a couple per wave. I don't know why they decided to just like hold off till the very end, but I guess I should be grateful that they added more outfits at all. Okay, let's see if I can get this. Ready? Hey! Well, I mean, I got it, but that's not how I wanted things to play out. I don't want a lag hit. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay, nope, don't, Wiggler. Watch out, buddy. Nope, oh my goodness, I am so glad that none of those shells did damage to me. I don't know why they did it, but whatever, I guess it's probably better not to question it. There we go, oh, nope, there we go, that'll do. Suddenly I'm in 7th. Okay, hopefully my shells will actually do damage to those around me. There we go. So far, so decent. Okay, not you. Sorry, respect me. Sorry, not sorry. Nope, I'm moving on. I'm moving on with my life. Blooper Inc., you are ruining my footage once again. Give me a mushroom or something so I can clear that off. It's not that I can't see. There you go, bullet bill's fine. It's that I need my footage to be in prime condition, to be able to utilize the footage of myself in these Mii outfits while I still have the opportunity. And there probably was a better place to use that bullet bill on this track. Something pro players do is called, Okay, it's not called that, but that was very bad across the board. Let's see. What? What? Oh, you guys, I mean, this is a chaotic bunch and I love a good challenge and that bomb's not gonna do anything. And there's, just going straight. I just like gravitated toward that Shy Guy. This is not good. I think there's only like one more batch of items coming up. Okay, I gotta get the double items to make this count. Do not touch me. I'm getting star, perfect. Now nobody can harm me, and now whatever place I get here is based on my own skill and volition. I will have to settle for 9th. Okay, there are probably better places where I could have used that bullet bill, and obviously I could have just played better, but it's fine. Can't win them all, I guess, and this way you guys know that I'm recording things in their natural state. I'm just recording things as they happen, so I'm just gonna have to accept the fact that that is my castle race, and I'll have to move on to the next Mii outfits. But I will not do that with this group. You have been a fun group. That was a chaotic race. Thank you for giving me some prime gameplay footage. I will now tell you thank you, and then I will proceed to head on over to another group to record more Mii races. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what's after the castle then? Do we move on to the pawn? Do we move on to the queen or the king? Let's me see what we've got. I guess I can go in a zigzag pattern. It might not be the queen or the king, but you can argue that this is some sort of king. This is the Dry Bowser suit. I guess because there was never a Dry Bowser amiibo, but it's so nice that he still has his own costume. I've even seen some other players use this when I was racing against them, so that's neat. You can use this without any sort of amiibo. You just get it by updating the game. And now I'm gonna showcase it in my own gameplay footage. I suppose I'm fine with any of these courses, but since I'm using the Dry Bowser outfit, I feel like I have some sort of obligation to pick Neo Bowser City because this track came out in Mario Kart 8 at the same time as Dry Bowser came out in Mario Kart 8, and it's a Bowser course. It's not very Bowser themed. Usually the Bowser themed courses are the one with, you know, the lava, Bowser's castles, but this is fine. If we don't go there, that's fine too. I just want to make sure that we don't have any duplicate courses. But yeah, I think adding all of these Mii outfits was a brilliant idea. Frankly, these outfits really needed to be there in like base Mario Kart 8 or in base Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And having the amiibo outfits are cool, and I feel like they should have added a lot more of those, and maybe they should have added a couple more Mii outfits over the course of the game, like with each DLC wave or whatever. But this really is a case of better late than never. I'm glad we have a whole bunch of them to choose from now. And we're not going to Neo Bowser City, we're going to a much older city, we're going to Berlin. Well, that's fine. I can still wreak some havoc here. I can knock down a few walls while I'm at it. All right, we've got titousnake, we've got AGM, we've got nomis, rina, Brais, Yoli, Zoolander, SangWon, Rapper, One Time. Okay, well, I can't read all the names that quickly. But yes, this is very similar, eerily similar, if you will, to the Bowser uniform that you get when you tap in a Bowser amiibo. Just with a dry Bowser color palette and a skeleton symbol on my butt. This'll do. Definitely plays up the biker aesthetic, though, with the skull and crossbones on the back. I like it. All right, let's go. Here we are in Berlin. I'm ready for this. Oh, okay, I guess I'm not ready for it. If I'm drifting that way at the beginning, that does not bode well, but I will still do my best. All right, here we go. Woo! Makes me curious, because I don't actually recall what all the other Mii outfits in this game are. So we have one for Dry Bowser. I'm gonna assume that there are a couple more for some other characters that like never got amiibo or something. I don't think there's like a Waluigi outfit, but it seems a little weird to me that there never was one. Or like Bowser Jr. or something. Those guys got amiibo. Okay, you know what? I guess if there was one character to gain amiibo compatibility with this game, Daisy would have been my #1 pick. I would have kind of did predict that previously, but whatever. Dry Bowser though, that's cool. No amiibo needed. All right. And you know, I don't think they're gonna make a Dry Bowser amiibo. I think that's a little too complicated. But yes, Dry Bowser has made quite the appearance in games, starting with Mario Kart Wii. Well, starting with New Super Mario Bros. Actually, and then going into Mario Kart Wii, then Mario Kart 8, then Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, and then I think he's in Mario Tennis Aces. And then that might actually be it. I don't think he's in Mario Kart World, so enjoy the Dry Bowser-ness while it lasts. I mean, Dry Bowser was only ever made playable in Mario Kart Wii so they could pad out the roster. That's a cool unlockable character, right? Much cooler than how they padded out the roster with base Mario Kart 8 with friggin' Pink Gold Peach, but still. They don't need Dry Bowser anymore, and it does lead to some confusion. Same reason as to why Metal Mario presumably isn't gonna be in Mario Kart World, because they don't need to pad out the roster that way anymore. They now have a new sense of direction. Like, Mario Kart Wii had some interesting additional characters, like Rosalina, and oh my goodness, and Funky Kong. But, oh my god! All right, you know what? Hang on a second. This might be Dry Bowser / Dry Bowser Mii's last hurrah, so let's make it count! Because I don't know if Mii's are gonna be playable in Mario Kart World either, let alone this outfit, so let's really make it count. Blue Shell coming by, fine. Okay, I got star power. All right, hold off for a second, there's an off for a second. Oh my god, Boo, come on! Ah! I'm defenseless! I'm a skeleton of my former self! Oh, right up the stairs too, huh? Like every item's locking onto me. This is not good, this is not good. Okay, I gotta get the double items if I'm gonna stand a chance. Okay, give me at least one speed item. I guess that counts. And then the gold mushroom is absolutely a speed item. All right, hit the car. Invincibility is really good right about now because this is where I was getting slammed on the previous lap. I will go for 5th. I will take that, all right? Obviously, it's not 1st place, but 5th place, fine. There you go. All this to say, Dry Bowser was a pretty cool addition back in Mario Kart Wii. He was a pretty cool addition as DLC back in base Mario Kart 8. And this Dry Bowser Mii outfit is a pretty cool addition. I don't know what they're gonna do with Dry Bowser going forward, if he'll even be a thing anymore. I don't know, they updated Donkey Kong's design, so anything's possible. All right, I'm gonna stick with this group while I switch over to the next Mii outfit. And then after this next race, I'll find a different group entirely. So who comes after Dry Bowser? I doubt it's Waluigi. Well, if I go up, it's gonna be Toadette, which is interesting. Oh, I better hustle my bustle. All right, Toad Circuits, because it's Toad themed. Although Paris Promenade would also be fitting as well. Well, okay, it wouldn't be, but is it just me or do I associate Toadette with being like, I don't know, someone who would love France? I feel like, you know, it's that romantic aesthetic and Toadette seems like the type of person who would like it. I don't know, she has like little like ponytails or pigtails or whatever. We're going to France, that's good. It's relevant to what I was talking about. It also would have been fine if we went to Toad Circuit because it's not like there is a Toadette Circuit. Not yet anyway. Toadette is a Mario Kart character, a Mario Kart original in fact. And although she wasn't in Mario Kart DS or Mario Kart 7 following her debut in Mario Kart Double Dash, kudos to her for becoming a series staple. She's like a core character now, and that's awesome. It's cool that she got her own Mii outfit here. That's especially fitting considering I just went over how Dry Bowser got one, and who knows what they're gonna do with Dry Bowser nowadays, but kind of surprising that Toadette never got her own amiibo. Like it is and it isn't, but like, you know, they made her playable in New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe alongside Peachette. And then they did Super Mario Maker 2. I don't, you know, they're not gonna do amiibo for those. I guess the only other game where she maybe could have gotten an amiibo was something like a Mario Party, and they didn't do any sort of amiibo support for Super Mario Party Jamboree, so whatever. It's cool that she has an outfit here. I guess she, of all characters, should get a costume. If Dry Bowser's gonna get one, then yeah, Toadette should get one. She's a Mario Kart original, and she never just got an amiibo to have an outfit with. So that'll do. Interesting that she has an outfit before Waluigi or Bowser Jr. All right, here we are then. Or like Koopa or Goomba, like, oh, sorry, Goomba's not playable in this game, but Koopa has an amiibo. They released one with Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga for the 3DS, remember that? Also a little surprising they didn't like make the other Mario amiibo compatible. There's like the Mario Odyssey amiibo, the Mario 3D World Cat Mario, Cat Peach amiibo. Cat Peach is playable in this game. Is there a cat suit that I use? I don't know. But yeah, just all this talk of amiibo when this isn't even the amiibo-centric video. I did that already. This is just me stuff. And we have yet to see if Mii's will be playable in Mario Kart World. All right, now maybe I'm about to jinx myself for taking notice of this, but I'm in first place, and I've done barely any commentating about the race itself. It tends to happen when I commentate by myself. You guys should know this by now. Oh, but there's a blue shell coming along. If I can stop right before this ramp. Ah! My momentum was too strong! That is okay. I can now use my carry momentum to go off that ramp and maintain my acceleration and stay in the front. And this is how things should be. Me, front running with 10 coins, getting a nice, beautiful view of the city. I like it. Give me 2 shells or 2 bananas. Okay, well, I got a shell. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna use the other shell on the offensive! I'm thinking, oh, did it hit the guy? I don't know. Thought it did a trick, but I couldn't tell if that was like, oh, because I went off the ramp or what. I'm in trouble. Unless I can snipe this right here. Let's see. Can I get you with the banana? Can I quite get you with the shell? Oh no, what happened? You bumped into the wall. Did the ink actually mess you up? Did you just take the turn too tightly? Well, I will take this. That was weird. I mean, I was front running throughout the majority of the race, so I don't feel guilty for taking this. I just don't know what happened to that other player. There's not a blue shell coming or anything. Well, there you go. Myself, dressed up in Toadette attire, getting first place in Paris. You will not see me complaining about that. I will take it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Just don't know what happened there. I guess the guy just took the turn too tight, or maybe he was messed up by the blooper ink. Although, quick little fact before I leave this group, I believe when Paris Promenade was first added to this game, I think the record was actually set with a bike. Just because you could take the turns more tightly. It might even still be held with a bike. I don't keep up with the world records in this game all too much, but it definitely was set with a bike at one point in time. In any case, let's move on to the next Mii outfits. We're going on from Toadette. Are we done with like the other base roster characters? Oh, it looks like we might be, but we have secondary Mario characters. We got Chain Chomp suit, ready for that Chain Chomp action. All right, let's give this a whirl. Oh, I'm spectating. Okay, I'll cut ahead of this then. All right, we are done with the spectating. In terms of which course I want to go to, I mean, I haven't raced on any of these yet, but considering that I intend to go to New York in a month's time to pick up my upcoming Nintendo Switch 2 at Nintendo New York, I figure it would be most appropriate if I picked New York Minute. I'm not super fond of this course, but it's relevant here, and relevancy is the aim of the game. Speaking of, I'm sorry to keep bringing up Mario Kart World, but it is kind of why I'm doing this big batch of videos before Mario Kart 8 Deluxe completely fizzles out. But to bring up Mario Kart World, is Chain Chomp not playable there? It's a little surprising. I mean, it is and it isn't, right? Like, obviously, Chain Chomp's never been playable in Mario Kart previously, but Mario Kart World is adding all of these other Mario Universe characters onto its playable character roster, and I assume that they just have this abundance of characters because they want to be able to refer to this game as just the Mario cast, right? It has like 60 playable characters, Goombas, and the little conch doors and Pokies and whatever. So I feel like at any point, if anyone needs to know like what characters exist in the Mario universe, they can just reference Mario Kart World. Also, yes, it picked my specific course, so I'm gonna go ahead and honk. I just didn't want to lose my train of thought, but yes, I will continue to honk in excitement. One of the few times I'll actually pick this course because it might actually be my least favorite tour course. Honking. All right. Anyway, as I was saying, Mario Kart World already features basically every significant and even non-significant character from the Mario universe. Oh, I caught a draft early on. That's handy. Oh, getting knocked into the grass is not so handy. Okay. Anyway, I'm just surprised that Chain Chomps aren't playable. That's all. I am and I'm not. Okay, but enough about Mario Kart World for now. Let's focus on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And you know, I never really go this way. I feel as though if this may be one of the final few times I actually race on these tracks, maybe I should take the paths less traveled, you know? Even if they are not as optimal and are significantly slower. Let's try them out from time to time. Oop, that is not as good. All right, I'm moving along. I'm gonna get this. This is otherwise a pretty standard, but otherwise effective Mii outfit. I kinda like it. It doesn't otherwise scream Chain Chomp. I mean, obviously the helmet, yeah, it's got a Chain Chomp face on it, but the actual outfit that I'm wearing, the actual like jacket, not really Chain Chomp-esque, but it's a nice hue. I like it. All right, here. Oh, Hey, that counted? That counted as me going on the gliding ramp. Well, hooray for Mario games' generous hitboxes. Although that wasn't so generous. How about that? There you go. Ooh, let's see if I can get the bank shot. That's 2. Can I go 3 for 3? I can! I did it! I hit with all 3 green shells and I got a bank shot on one of them. I'll take it. Thank you. I know hitting with all 3 green shells shouldn't be that big of a deal, but I don't do that very often, so I'll gladly take the pride where I can get it. All right. Yeah. I'm in second. All right, if I get the double items here, one of them's a red shell, I might... No, one of them is a red shell. Let's go on the offensive. All right, the Thwomp. I think you've got an item behind it. Oh. This might be doable. All right. Oh, nice try. Sliding into first place here in New York. Hopefully that means that things will bode well when I go to New York in a month's time to pick up my Nintendo Switch 2. Huzzah. That'll be details for another day, and I'll probably make a vlog about it, so be on the lookout for that. But for now, that is my race for the Chain Chomp outfit. Not a bad race, all things considered. In fact, most of the races in this session have been nicely chaotic. Chaotically nice. I like it. Ample gameplay, if I may say so myself. All right, I am more than willing to stick with this group. Let's move on to the next me outfit. From Chain Chomp to Cheap. We're going for that cheap. As for these courses, I suppose it would match to go to Koopa Cape, but I feel like no one else is gonna pick Thwomp Ruins. Oh, no, actually we got fair representation of just about all of them. Well, I'm fine with any of them because I haven't raced on any of these yet, and I'm also fine wearing this crown above my head while we get ready for the next race to be selected. Hopefully I can keep the crown going into the next race, regardless of whether or not I'm in a Chain Chomp suit or a Cheap suit. And also, I think Cheaps are playable in Mario Kart World, right? Pretty sure they are. Fishbone is, so I imagine the non-skeletal version of the fish is also playable. Interesting, but just not Chain Chomps, huh? Maybe they're too big, I don't know. King Bob-omb might be playable, whatever. Thwomp Ruins it shall be. It did not pick my specific votes, but it did pick a vote for Thwomp Ruins, so I will still honk my horn at the beginning of the race, just not as frequently as I would if I got my specific vote on the track selection screen. And we have another 12-player group. I like this. I like seeing this game be so active near the end of its run. All right. This is another otherwise standard outfit, but to be honest, I don't know what else I was expecting, and this is probably what I would create if I was told to create a cheap uniform. Make the helmet look like the fish's mouth. Make the rest of it just reddish with a little tint of yellow. I like it. I can work with this. All right, Thwomp Ruins, one of the first tracks in the game. A nice track, all things considered, and it demonstrates the anti-gravity of this game fairly well. I know that this is a slower route, but to tag on to what I said in the previous race, maybe I should take the paths less traveled for these final few races here in my series. All right, and I got a red shell and a mushroom mullen first. Fine with that. Yes, I know what the actual optimal fastest routes on this track are. Okay, I've been racing on this track for over a decade. I know the routes I can take, and maybe I'll take them on lap 2, if not lap 3. But I take those routes all the time whenever I'm on this course, so I figured I may as well go. What was that animation? I have never seen the me do that animation. Do they all, or are there animations that are unique to certain me outfits? And if so, have I been missing a couple? Oops, I don't even know how I triggered that. What button was that? Anyway, this is the actual fastest route on this lap, okay? You are just supposed to go down here and then trick off with this, all right? That is fastest. It is certainly not flashiest, but hey, sometimes fastest isn't flashiest. And sometimes, speaking of flashing, oh, here comes the blue shell. Well, I may as well just get as far as I can. Go right ahead. Boom. Kind of wish that hit at the same time as lightning, but it's fine. I have enough of a lead. I can make this work. I'm not going to take the shortcut right here, though. I'll just go ahead and get an extra coin. There we go. Yeah, so how did I do that animation? That's not it. Oh, that's going to hit me. I'm defenseless. Yep. Maybe I should have stayed higher in the air and kind of like carried my momentum down the stairs or something. Oh, I'm getting slammed now. All right. Bad time for this to be happening because it's, you know, we still have another lap to go. Well, I guess, like, that would have been bad on lap 3 as well. All right, either way, I guess it's fine that it happens now because now I've got time to make a comeback. All right, lights are on my vehicle. We're going this way one more time. I've already showcased which lap or which route is fastest on the previous lap. Here we go. Just how did I do that animation? What was that? I don't know. I guess I'm making a big deal about it, right? Like, it's not this. Or I did it when I was doing the shortcut on the final lap here, right? Oh, okay, well, so be it then. Go ahead and take that. I'm gonna go ahead and get another item. Anyways, it doesn't really matter as long as they don't get smashed here. Let's see. So when I was here, yeah, that! What, so I saw it better now. Hang on, let me finish the race and then I'll finish my thought. Almost hit that banana, but I am okay. Yeah, I guess it was meant to look like I was swimming like a fish. So I guess that animation is exclusive to this outfit? What other characters? I mean, I was Dry Bowser and I was Toadette and Chain Chomp. and a question mark block. Do they have unique animations? Like, is there something where I shoot a bunch of coins out of my hands if I'm a question mark block? I don't know. But that was weird. Also, yeah, it would have been nice to have been the chain chomp now. Well, we have a chain chomp on the course selection there, but that's okay. We'll move on to the next group. Yeah, I'm glad that I'm showcasing all of these Mii outfits. One last thing I can do and not have to look back and say I wish I did it. All right, Pokey's suit is gonna be up next. Oh, I'll make sure to poke fun at this suit. Look at this thing. Pokey is absolutely playable in Mario Kart World, and I'm glad that it is, but this enemy was always such a weird one in the Mario universe, just a vertical stack of cacti. Aesthetically, it would make the most sense to go to Calamari Desert, but I do like the Vancouver Velocity. All right, I'm gonna pick Calamari Desert, and I'm fine if we go there, but I'm also secretly hoping that it picks Vancouver Velocity, but only 2 people picked it. Whoa, also, hang on. Check out the Frozone Mii there. Shout outs to you. I'm a little surprised you didn't pick Vancouver Velocity because that would be an icy course and it would match your character. But all right, I'm fine with any of them because I haven't raced on any of these tracks yet, but I'm secretly hoping we go to Calamari Desert or Vancouver Velocity. We're going to neither. We're going to the bathtub. Look, I'm fine with this course. I like that it exists. It looks like it came out of base Mario Kart 8. I just thought that Calamari Desert would be more aesthetically pleasing, and I just flat out like the aesthetic and music, and Vancouver Velocity would have liked to have gone there. But this is fine. We can go for a quick wash. Also, I don't like the way this outfit is looking at me. This is even more creepy than the chain chomp. Whatever. We'll go with it. Yeah, this is a nice course, though. Hey, that's a Wiggler outfit? There's a Wiggler Mii outfit? All right, we'll get to that. Otherwise, I suppose I should be grateful that we have a 12-player group here, plenty of chaotic races, been able to showcase each of these Mii outfits in a nice, enjoyable manner, and there's a guy with a Frozone Mii in this room. That's pretty cool, dude. Pun partially intended. All right, there we go. Get the double items and this. Oh, I'm so glad those bananas didn't damage me. Don't give me a lag hit, please. Let's just go. Perfect. All right, Nacha. I'm gonna get you, is what I would say if that red shell connected and you didn't have a banana behind. Oh, I'm in trouble. Not in the toilet. Okay, thank you. I used the mushroom to try and get double items sooner, so I get 2 extra items here. It didn't work out as well as I hoped. All right, here we go. Yeah. What hit me that time? What kind of lag hit was that? What even hit me? I did not see anything. It didn't give me like a quick hit, like a fireball hit me. What the heck connected there? Or was that a super delayed hit? Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Was that a super delayed hit from the Pauline that had the bananas here in this part of the map? Finally connecting, because if so, that's crazy. Okay, all right, we're gonna go for the repeat on this. Rinse and repeat. All right, here we are. So we got triple mushrooms and a boo. I guess I do prefer it to be in this order. So that way I can shoot ahead, and then I can use the boo a bit more defensively. Here we go, boom. All right, let's see what we get. Look at this. Invisibly going up through the bidet. Awesome, 4 mushrooms, that's great. Boo, you've done nice work. Thank you. All right, here we are. The most important thing is you took those mushrooms from someone else and now they can't use them. Okay. Don't necessarily know if this way is faster or not because it takes so long to land. Whereas conversely, like you land on here, so like it's technically faster, I think. I don't know, I could stand to watch more time trials of this game. I haven't really kept up. Kept up a lot in Mario Kart Wii actually, but not so much in this game. All right, it's okay, I got 1 more mushroom for this part. I went through the ring every single time. Yeah, I'm used to going through the ringer. All right, we got a red shell, which that was great. And then well, all right, I was gonna say I can use that offensively, but that's not gonna happen. Can't even use it defensively, can't even use it at all. Do not hit me into the toilet, please. Hooray for bidets. Okay, I can settle for 3rd. I just gotta hold, frick! I was trying to get the red shell out so I wouldn't get slammed. So much for 3rd. So much for paradise. With all due respect, I didn't even want this course. I was trying to go to Canada. Actually, no, I was trying to go to the desert, but I wanted to go to Canada. But it's fine. I guess that'll have to do for my Pokey Mii outfit race, because it otherwise was chaotic, amusing, and took place on a track that I had not yet recorded for this session. But okay, these are also 3 courses that I haven't recorded for the session yet. Let's go ahead and move to the next Mii outfit. The Dolphin! Huzzah! I'm all for this. Is the official enemy name just Dolphin? I think it is. I do like dolphins, and I guess the most aesthetically matching would technically be Snowland, but we'll go to Maple Treeway. And you know, in Mario Kart Wii, I did not give Maple Treeway the respect it deserves. I didn't care for it. But looking back on it, all of the tracks that were introduced to Mario Kart Wii, yeah, This is one of the better ones. It has a nice contrast to all of the other tracks that were in that game. I'm glad to see it brought back here. I'm glad to see that it still maintains that contrast and works well as a nice course here. And I don't mind selecting it here. Although it would have been better if I was in the Wiggler outfit. But I'll go with the Dolphin. Let's talk about the Dolphin for a second. I happen to like dolphins. I like a fair share of sea creatures, but I do like dolphins, even though they are the true antagonists and villains of the sea. Be careful looking up research on them, but they are very malicious creatures, but very intelligent creatures too. It's pretty cool. Anyway, we've got another 12-player group here, and that Frozone guy, he's still here. Shoutouts to him. That is a very awesome me. I love that. Anyway, I'm a dolphin. I like dolphins. One of my favorite Pokemon is a dolphin, and we got the track that I voted for. I didn't pick my specific vote, but we are going to Maple Treeway, so we can do it. Yeah, Palafin, awesome Pokemon. I'm so glad it's actually a good Pokemon too. But right now we're playing Mario Kart, and I'm so glad there's a dolphin outfit here. I still don't know how to decide which characters or which outfits to put for the Miis, but it's cool that it's here. And then the dolphin is playable in Mario Kart World, so maybe these outfits were kind of like precursors to that. And they made a bunch of outfits here while Mario Kart World was in development, because that game was surely in development for at least 2 or 3 years, and then they were like, okay, and these will be teasers, previews for the playable characters that will come in the next game. And if that's the case, oh, is anyone gonna touch that mushroom? Yeah, of course they are. If that's the case, that means Chain Chomp's gonna be playable, right? Right? And maybe by that logic, Dry Bowser will be playable. I don't know, we'll see. All right, this is not faster, but I do desperately need an item. Give me like triple mushrooms or single mushroom. Oh my God! That is a great place to set down explosions, I'll give you that. Golly, all right, munch him, eat him out of the sky, knock him down into the water down below. Let's see, huppa, and huppa, there we go. All right. Hey, so when I was using the Cheap Me outfit earlier, I pointed out that animation I did that made it look like I was swimming in the sky. Does the dolphin have that? Can't tell. Also can't tell if I hit the other player. That Waluigi's trying to get me with that boomerang. Oh no, that wasn't even the Waluigi player. That was the other me. Just using a general white me outfit. I can respect that. I respect that you're using the me. All right, here we go. Can I snipe Lenny? Can I snipe anybody? Oh, blue shell on the way. All right, blue shell will get Lenny. Let's see where you go. Are you going up top here? Don't you dare! Oh my God, okay, that almost got me. And now I am in first with 10 coins. And the defensive item. All right, what the hey? I can't even process what just happened. But I do know what's happening now, and that's that I'm in 5th place. All right, I'm not gonna be able to snipe someone with this banana, so I'll set it behind me. Okay, and then I need this item. Here we go. I need to play around the items. Oh, I was kind of hoping for a mushroom so I could take the shortcut to the right. I mean, I can still try to take it. That Waluigi player's doing it. That's neither here nor there. Okay, we're going, we're moving. Up. And something like if you jump onto a glider segment, instead of doing a trick, it's actually faster. Again, it's like the bullet bill extensions I mentioned earlier. There is some tech in this game that I don't completely follow because I haven't really been following world record stuff, but I acknowledge that there are ways I could be playing this race to allow me to have better lines and play a bit more optimally. For right now, I know at least some of the basic stuff. Like, I don't need to go on this little half-pipe blue trick ramp up ahead, but it could be in my interest to do so. There we go, to get some coinage. All right. Ah, frick! I can't do anything about a bomb. Boomerang doesn't stop that, just sets off the explosion, making things worse for me. Okay, I really need an item here. Oh, no. No, that's exactly what I didn't want. That's exactly what I didn't want. Come on. Can I at least get like 8th or 7th? Like 3 players are right here, but they all have mushrooms around them. Let's go. What? What? Hey! You boo user! Boo, I say! An invisible player stole my item box and had a super horn. Golly, all of that huge chain reaction off of that one bomb in the tree. I mean, good job to you, but it was just a series of unfortunate events after that. Catching the draft at the worst moment, trying to get the item, and then slamming into a wall, and then just getting caught in a wall, and then trying to get another item. Anyway, all right, good job. You got me. I'm switching me outfits, okay? We're going over, oh, I think this is what that other player was using. Was that other player actually using the blooper outfit? And then I don't know if blooper is playable in Mario Kart World or not. Probably not, because it's probably still an item, right? It's been an item since Mario Kart DS when each player could start playing online in the first place. So it probably is still an item in Mario Kart World, and therefore blooper would not be playable. I think the only time blooper was playable in a game was Mario Party 8 on the Wii. I remember that because the 2 unlockable characters in that game were blooper and Hammer Bro. But in any case, I picked Calamari Desert because we did not go there when I was in the Pokey outfit. But if we go there now, it might not be aesthetically relevant, but it would still be a track that we have not yet raced on. I do acknowledge that Los Angeles Laps of the 3 tracks here is the most relevant simply because it's the only one of the 3 that has water. And that's where we're going. And I'm fine with it. This is one of the tour tracks that I actually like. This, Vancouver Velocity, there's probably another one that I like, but I can't remember it at the top of my head. Oh, Singapore is pretty cool, actually. All right. Anyway, we might not have 12 players, but we can do 11. And I'm a squid. And you know, Nintendo had a big Splatoon promotional event here on Santa Monica Pier back in 2015, and I was in their commercial. So that much is relevant too. But yes, many a good memories here on Santa Monica Pier. Played a lot of Pokemon Go here, but it is fine. Right now, I'm a blooper. All right, but let's not make any bloopers, huh? Let's go ahead and have a full-on official reel. All right, probably not the best place for a shortcut, but I mean, you know, I'm only gonna be on that part of the track here at the beginning. And when the race is over, my character is automatically controlled as we wait for everyone else to finish the race. All right, let's go. Gregory got him. Oh, I didn't want to. I see these things happening, and I just have to accept the fact that they're gonna happen and that I can't do anything about them sometimes. Whatever. Okay, so that settles that. I was bumping into the other me. Yeah, that me is not using a blooper outfit. Oh, did my red shell count as hitting you? Because you were like behind me. Whatever. Whatever. All right, lap number 2, baby. There's like 1 or 2 areas coming up where I can use a mushroom, but I think I'd rather just go for the double items. Let's get double items. Oh, can't even get the double items. So if I get another mushroom, no. I don't think I'm gonna be able to hit you out of the sky. Okay. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to hit anyone at all. Someone hit my shell. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. But I'm okay. There is still plenty of time for a comeback. We still have to go through that weird like oil rig construction site, so there is time. And we'll see if I get a blooper item or mushrooms. I mean, mushrooms are definitely preferred. I don't like getting a blooper. I don't like getting hit by a blooper. I like blooper, just not in the Mario Kart sense. Oh man, once again, I was trying to use up my items to try and get a double item there and it just did not play out. I got a draft. That's awesome. I was gonna get ahead of that player. Can I get this item? Thank you, it's fine. I don't mind getting hit by someone. I just needed an item, okay. And then I'm not gonna be able to get that one. I'll settle. Here we go, boom. All right, and then there's a ramp coming up ahead that will allow me to glide up top. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to take it now. Boom. I'm not getting 11th in the race where I'm a blooper and I'm not having it happen in my hometown of Los Angeles. Okay, and I missed that item box, it's fine. Star power. Oh, I'm willing to spare you, Pauline. I don't wanna have to hit you. Don't make me have to hit you. All right, slight shortcut here. It ain't much, but I'll take it if it helps me get ahead of the other players. Another one. Oh, I hit Pauline anyway. Doggone it, why couldn't that happen while I had a star? Yes, star power, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, making myself up. All right, sorry, not sorry about you guys. I was willing to spare that Pauline player because I understand that being in the back kind of sucks, but at this point now I'm just trying to pass everyone else, and if you got struck by lightning, it sucks to be you, and I feel bad for that one player that dropped a star, but it definitely helped me out. Still would have also been nice had the lightning struck 2 seconds early when I had the star, but hey, I'll take what I can get. The fact that I pulled 5th place out of that in an 11-player group and I got up from 10th or even 11th, I'll take it. Thank you, folks. Thank you, Frozone. Pleasure racing alongside you all. All right, so that's like 7 me outfits that I've shown or something. I think I'm like halfway through them, I think. Oh, hey, Koopa Clown Car suit. Okay, I guess it's the equivalent for Bowser Jr., I guess, because ever since they made him playable in a clown car, they made his amiibo with him in the clown car, and then when they made him playable in Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, he still uses the clown car. Well, as if racing on top of a car wasn't enough, now you can dress up as one. Still, cool to have this outfit here. I will go ahead and use the clown car. It would have been more fun if I was also in the clown car, I acknowledge, but for all of these other races, I've already been on the Yoshi bike because that's been the vehicle I've used for the bulk of this series. So we'll go ahead and maintain that tradition. I guess we'll go ahead and maintain the consistency. As for these tracks, I am once again fine with any of them because we have not raced on any of them yet in the session, and I acknowledge that GBA Sky Garden probably would be the most aesthetically relevant, but if we pick random when we go to a track we haven't gone to yet, that's fine too. Or we will go to the one person's vote of DS Wario Stadium. That's fine. I do happen to like this course. We've got Anna, we've got Zarosu, we've got Lekyu, we've got Kinski24, we've got Logical. That's fine. I couldn't read all the player names. All right, so let's see how they did this outfit. Yeah, I guess the clown car, the actual smile of the car will face toward me. That makes sense. There's a little hole at the top. That makes sense. And then there's a bunch of clouds on my shirt. And I've got little like castle boots. Neat. I don't think I see people use this one very often. I feel like people usually, there's like a cow outfit. People use that. I saw the other person use the Wiggler outfit. But clown car suit, cool. We'll consider this Bowser Jr.'s amiibo suit. A little surprising he didn't get a costume in this game. But I guess what would you do? You'd give like the little, probably give him a helmet that's green and then give the like, little orange ponytail thing or What does Sokka call it in Avatar The Last Airbender? A wolf tie? I guess you give it that. So yeah, I guess this is cooler. All right, let's see what we got, baby. All right, Wario Stadium. Do love this course. I also remember there was a time back in Mario Kart 8 on Wii U, because I had the disc, there was a slight smudge on my disc, and it made it so that every time this track got picked, my game would just crash, basically. I could not pick DS Wario Stadium for the longest time. I think that was another unique animation for this Mii outfit. That's pretty cool if it is. If each of these, oh, I was trying to get the red shell with the fire flowers. I couldn't quite get it. All right, we'll do fire underwater then. There you go. And, okay, cool, the explosion didn't hit me, awesome. Yeah, that seemed like another unique animation. I think it was like my Mii flapping his arms in the air to make it look like he was flying. That's cool that they added all of these little animations to the Mii outfits. They did not have to do that. I'm so glad they did. And it's pretty creative how many like animations they made to try and coincide with these new Mii outfits. That's cool. Like, what else can you do with an already existing character, let alone like a customizable one? Okay, well, we have an outfit that's based on a flying like hover car. We have this animation for it. Let's see if I do it again here. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so I think that settles it. That does mean that these Mii outfits do have custom animations. At least some of them do, because the fish one had me swimming in midair, and this one has me like flapping my arms in midair. If I missed other unique Mii animations, or if they did happen and I didn't comment on them, then I apologize. But this is pretty cool, and I'm glad that I was able to showcase it here. I don't know what triggers that though. Maybe the animation is random each time. I mean, obviously I can change it depending on the direction I hit on the analog stick. I don't know what was triggering it there. No, I don't have a mushroom this time, so I guess I gotta go straight through the middle. Yeah, I do believe it is faster to go around the side if you do have a mushroom. No, all right, well, that's okay, Boo. I didn't quite need that. Can I get this person with the red shell? I cannot. And I didn't even do the unique animation that time, so I don't know what triggers that. Oh well, can I get a mushroom here? Boomerang, that's fine. We'll do this. Okay, the boomerang got it. Awesome. Hooray, boomerang. I knew you'd come back for me. Thank you. All right. A decent race to showcase the Koopa Clown Car outfits, if I may say so myself. And I got to showcase that unique animation. I gotta think like there are some animations that are shared across a couple. Like maybe the dolphin and the Cheep Cheep share some animations. Maybe this, and if there's another flying enemy, they'll share some animations. If the Pokey outfit had any, I didn't see them, and there were definitely plenty of tricks that I did when I was racing at that bathtub course. Whatever. All right, we haven't raced on any of these yet. Let's go ahead and move on over to the next outfit, which will be ice cream. Ice cream, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I don't even think I knew that this outfit existed in this game until right now. I think I glanced over all the outfits that were added to the game when they were initially added, and I completely forgot about this one. I'm being real with you. So, ice cream, huh? Couldn't tell you why they made ice cream into an outfit in this game, but it's different than the others. I'll take it. And I suppose if we do lean into that theory, that the Mii outfits that they added into the final wave of DLC for this game are meant to kind of foreshadow what's going to be playable in Mario Kart World. Well, Sky High Sundae is coming back into Mario Kart World, and this ice cream outfit is definitely intended to resemble the Sky High Sundae track aesthetic. So we got that going for us. Let's see, only one person picked Moo Moo Highway. And we got a whole lot of Yoshi circuits. That's fine. I feel as though I've been going to Yoshi circuit a lot as of late. We are going to... All right, we're going to Shroom Ridge. I'm fine with this. I quite liked this course back in Mario Kart DS. I remember this course a lot better than like Peach Gardens, and Peach Gardens has been in multiple Mario Kart games, but I just always forget that that's a course in Mario Kart DS, and then when I do go back to play Mario Kart DS and I play on that course, I'm like, oh yeah, but people say it's their favorite. And I mean, I like how it looks in this game, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're going to Shroom Ridge, and I'm glad that this track is here now. I do wish it had the same visual upgrade that Peach Gardens got, but it doesn't matter. It's here, I like its music, and I'm dressed up as ice cream! I'm the ice cream man! Alright, I'm like a cross between a clown and a ice cream cone. That's kind of cool. Very bright, very vibrant, but also fitting for this course. Also, this is taking a little long. I'm a little concerned. Okay. I was gonna say, I can start going on rambles. That's my commentary shtick, but I'd like to begin the race in due time because I've got other work to do. I've got more Mario Kart to play. This is gonna be a long video, and I'm only like halfway done with all the outfits, but it's fine. I'm playing Mario Kart with quite intense rooms. I don't understand what's hitting me half the time. I'm gonna be real with you. Maybe it's because I'm talking, so I'm not giving it 100% of my attention, but I don't know what was hitting me there. Okay, oh, let's not get into a car accident now, huh? Because then we gotta get out insurance and oh, I did not even see that banana. That was actually a really well placed banana, whoever did that. I just did not see it. Perspective and all that messed me up because I had to go uphill. All right, that's fine. If I get a mushroom here, I can catch up. Triple mushrooms, that'll do. All right, we'll cut across here in a moment. And boom, baby. Woo! Awesome. All right. Yeah, if only this course came in like the second or third wave of DLC when they changed the visuals a bit. But still, nice to see it here. I think it's a nice take on a track that involves a highway. Because obviously we have Moonview Highway, and I like that course too. But we, like, I think it's just because like Toad's Turnpike leaves so much to be desired. Really, all this track needs is an anti-gravity segment. It does have a very, very brief gliding segment over there to the left. And they did add that little shortcut there. That's nice. I like that. Gives it a little more strategy. Yeah, I like that it's a narrow highway with cars on it. Now you're just like in a canyon. It's a nice take on the whole concept. All right, here we go. All right. What? Whoa, what? Why back here, Lakitu? I was so close to like the other side of it and you're making me do the whole thing again? Ridiculous. I blame Lakitu for the reason I get 11th in this race if I get 11th in this race. All right, getting a gold on here, a gold mushroom is very nerve-wracking. All right, let's see if I can, I was gonna try and take that turn tightly. I couldn't quite do that. Okay, star power, that's fine. Used it a little early out of desperation. Let's see if I can still cut across here and get to the gliding segment. I don't even entirely know if that gliding segment helps, at least in the way that I did it. You're technically cutting across a turn so the trajectory is shorter, but yeah, that didn't even feel like it helped all that much. I don't have a mushroom for this part because I never hit an item box, and there's like one more batch of item boxes that I might be able to get. Oh, okay, the lightning helps. Lightning helps. Okay, 2 items, boo, and a star. Oh, nah, it's not, it's too late. I blame Lakitu for getting 11th there. You brought me so far back, man. I mean, I'm the reason that failed in the first place. I don't quite know what happened. I guess I just hit like the side of the wind turbine instead of the direct center of it, so I didn't gain enough height. But then when I respawned and was put back on the track, you brought me so far back, Lakitu. Why couldn't you have placed me on the other end? Whatever. It be like that sometimes, and I mustn't stay on it for too long. I've got plenty of other me outfits to show. All right, no more ice cream. It's not Sunday. At least not on the day that I'm recording this. All right, we're doing the Biddy Buddy, which is playable in Mario Kart World. I think these me outfits were meant to foreshadow something. I'm just saying. I thought this would maybe be a little quicker. I forgot that they added so many me outfits, and I do want to showcase each of them. I probably could have split this across 2 different recording sessions, but if there's only like 3 or 4 me outfits remaining that I haven't shown yet, then I may as well just do them all in this one video. I don't want to just have 4 me outfits awkwardly in another video. I did that with the previous set of amiibo outfits, and that was already a little weird. I had to do 2 and sometimes 3 races for each outfit to really pad out the video a bit. But I guess also on that note for the amiibo outfits, I mean, I didn't do them all in one video either. I did when I had the initial batch of amiibo that I actually owned, and then I got Toad and Peach later on, and then I did designated videos for them. And I guess I could do a designated video for like one specific me outfit here, but that would be weird, and we're so near the end of the series, and I want to be able to have the final few videos of the series really focus on individual and special ideas and showcase all that this game has to offer, and I'm glad that I'm doing this, so I can check this off my to-do list. It's just more than I thought. But it's fine, it's Mario Kart, and I'm realizing now a lot of people picked random, and random is where we're going. We're going to Excite Bike Arena. You know, this has been a common talking point in my videos as of late because people keep comparing it to Baby Park, because people always keep going to Baby Park, and I'm glad we're not going to Baby Park, right? Knock on some wood. That people say, oh, well, you know, Excite Bike is a worse Baby Park, and I'm like, no, Excite Bike is a better Baby Park, because at least every time you race on it, it's different. Baby Park, I know exactly what's gonna happen. Plus, this is a more elongated oval. Look at that eccentricity. In any case, it came to the debate like, okay, well, I would rather race on this track 20 times than go to Baby Park again. So I guess I'm gonna eat my words, just like I had to eat that firepower that was thrown at me. And then on this track, there's at least a little bit of strategy. I'm of the opinion that if you get mushrooms or some sort of speed item, it is faster to go along the side than to do tricks off of all of these. So I think it's faster for me to go on the off-road here with a mushroom than it is for me to go on the speed ramp there. Now, obviously, if you don't have a mushroom, then yeah, go on the speed ramp. But you kind of want to stay closer to the ground so that your trajectory is shorter and your lines are better, right? So if I get another mushroom, I can demonstrate, yeah. So on this next part here, well, I'm gonna probably use this to get another item. But if I get another mushroom here, okay, never mind. I kind of need triple mushrooms. If I had triple mushrooms, I would have gone around the side here because I think it's faster. Now, you can't get coins or anything by going around the side, and you do want to definitely use mushrooms on these turns here. Those are the best places to use them. But there's more strategy on this course, and it changes each time you play on it. Darn it, I'm more fine with this course. Plus, it's representing another Nintendo franchise, and that's cool. All right, I'd say we might be due for another Excitebike game, but I don't know if Nintendo's gonna do that. And we did get one on the Wii. Not even F-Zero did that. Although we did at least get F-Zero 99. All right, now we got a red. Okay, so coming up, I'll showcase my thing with the mushrooms. Okay, I gotta make sure I don't get hit by that guy's shells. I'm going around the side here. So I think going around the side, oh my God, that guy's shell still got me. All right, I do genuinely believe that if you have triple mushrooms though, it is faster to go around the side here. Oh, that's bad trajectory. That's bad angle, and that's gonna cost me. Oh my God, and that shell got me too. I saw it coming to me, whatever. It's fine, excuse me, I need the double items here. Okay, give me a mushroom, please. Star, fine. So again, I do think it's faster to go around the side if it can be helped, or to like not take the ramps if you have speed items. So I'll demonstrate it right here. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, because you have so much air time here that you're kind of like losing speed while in the air. Now, with that in mind, I might still have to like get 6. Oh! I got 4th, hey, I will take it! I would rather play on this course than Baby Park. And I think my theory of going around the side with the mushrooms is valid. There you go. A decent bitty buggy race, if I may say so myself. Now, if that Mii outfit has unique animations like the clown car, or the fish or whatever, I don't think I saw them, and I'm sorry I didn't demonstrate them. I must now move on to the next Mii outfit. What have we got, another Mario enemy? Technically, yes, a Birdo suit. Well, that makes sense. Yoshi wasn't even playable in this game until DLC. That is a weird way to do the Birdo suit. I get that it's somewhat resemblant of the Yoshi suit because the Yoshi amiibo gives you a Yoshi suit and they kind of just have like the eyes and the visors kind of supposed to be his nose. I guess they're trying to do the same thing with Birdo, but Birdo's, this is not a very visually pleasing outfit, if I may say so myself. But yes, it does make sense for Birdo to have an outfit here, or it makes sense that this outfit wouldn't be in the base game anyway, because Birdo was a DLC character with the booster course pass for this game, and Birdo never got an amiibo. And Birdo's probably not gonna get an amiibo. I don't know what game they would put her with if it wasn't for Mario Tennis or, you know, Mario 3D World. She's not even in a whole lot of stuff these days, is she? She was in Mario Party Superstars, I'll give her that. All right, we're going to Sherbet Land. The only person that picked Sherbet Land, but that's where we're going. You know, I'm okay with this. Probably better than Rainbow Road, and I like this course, and I don't go to it as often as I used to, but I guess that'll happen in a game when there's 96 tracks. In any case, let's do it. I'm ready for this. It's a nice bow on the back, and I guess, yeah, this is kind of how a Birdo outfit has to be, so for all the Birdo fans out there, eat your heart out. There you go. Pink outfit. Definitely looks like Birdo on the back, just don't look at it in the front, you know? I don't know which is scarier, having those other Mii outfits where it's just like the character's face plastered on the back, staring into your soul like the Pokey, or having one that better matches the character, even if it looks a little weird like Birdo's. I guess in the grand scheme of things, Pokies and like Chain Chomps are a bit more visually creative. Birdo's is a bit more visually accurate, and they're all visually traumatizing. And that's how I describe them. Anyway, Sherbet Land, a nice course, an actually good course from the GameCube Mario Kart game of Double Dash, in contrast to that of Baby Park, and I'm sure Baby Park is enjoyable in that game. I'm just tired of everyone picking it all the time. Whoa, I got like a slight little speed boost on that little trick ramp there. It's not even like a ramp, on that little slope where you could do a trick. I wasn't able to do a trick, but I still got like a little bit of momentum being pushed forward. That was cool. Let's see if I can do it again. All right. Oh yeah, and if Birdo has any unique animations in this Mii outfit, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to demonstrate them because there's only like 2 parts of this map where I can even do tricks. And one of them is very slow. There's a much slower route. But here, I'll tell you what, I'll go this way this time so I can at least try to do a trick or two here. Boom, nope, that's a pretty standard one. And then I can do a trick coming up here. Let's see. Nope. If Birdo has any different outfits than that, I can't tell. Can't say I didn't try. Now I gotta try and maintain this first place front running victory. I know front running doesn't always lead to the most appealing gameplay, but it's nice to front run every once in a while. You know, I've already had a bunch of chaotic races where I had to fight back my way to first. And while that is the fun appeal of Mario Kart, it's nice to have a breather. You know, this is a long video. Give me a chance to collect my thoughts. Enjoy the wonderful Aurora Borealis of this course. Not even the only winter course in this game to have Aurora Borealis. Oh, let's see. Blow that shell to smithereens. And no blue shell, it seems. Oh, There's a blue shell coming now. I spoke too soon. I don't know that I got the same like momentum that I got on lap 1, but whatever, I made it across. Blue shell still is not even gonna hit me. I guess because I already crossed the finish line, it's just gonna go all the way back around. What a waste of a blue shell. I feel bad for the person that threw it. But no, I'm not gonna let it hit me. I'll take that front run. So there you go. Now you can really see me with the front. Oh, thanks for that still frame at the end there. You can really see me in this Birdo outfit. Yeah, definitely not my favorite me outfit, and I don't see it that often, but cool that it exists. Thank you. I'm gonna look for a different group now if it's all the same to you. I'm gonna take the crown and I'm gonna leave. Thank you all. I guess it would make sense that all of the remaining me outfits would be based on Mario enemies because all the heroes are already playable. So from one enemy to another, we've got Petey Piranha, the next character who became playable in the DLC. Oh, got it. The next character who became playable in the DLC, Petey Piranha. He was character number 2. And then after that, I think is Wiggler, right? That makes sense. Well, cool. Yeah, Petey Piranha never got an amiibo, unless you count the Smash Brothers Piranha Plant amiibo, which is just not gonna be compatible with this game. So we got Petey here, which is cool. I'm glad he's even playable in the first place. He was supposed to be in Mario Kart Wii and then got cut, and now it's nice to see him finally return. So that's neat. I'm a little bummed that I got that disconnection error right after I showcased myself selecting the Petey Piranha outfit for the first time, because you're only new once, right? So I only have that one shot to record gameplay of it removing the new exclamation point on top of it. Not that it really matters. Am I gonna use that gameplay for anything? Probably not, and I already have the gameplay of myself selecting the other me outfits for the first time. And I guess it is better that I got disconnected that early on, rather than in the middle of a race, right? Because then that would have really just like wasted my time and probably soured my mood, and then I have to find some random workaround to edit into this video. But all I'm saying is, I selected the me outfit for the first time, and then I had an error. If that's the worst error that occurs in this video, then I should count myself lucky, because it wouldn't be a Yoshiller video without something horrible going on in the background for no reason. As for these, I guess I haven't raced on any of these, so any of them are fine. We are going to Twisted Mansion. This is a track that I feel no one ever picks unless I request for them to pick it in like a Halloween session or something. So great, we'll go here. It is a spooky course. Oh, look at that! Look at all the booze! Did you guys know? Did you guys know we were gonna go to Twisted Mansion? Is that why I picked Twisted Mansion? I don't know, but it's nice to be here. I'm fine with this. Yes, nice spooky course. Oh, okay, guess I'm going to the right. So be it. Okay, first place is not on the same part of the track as me. Now you are, boom, baby. All right, let's see if I can get another front running race just like I did with the Birdo me outfit, huh? But this time as Petey. And yeah, this is a cool outfit. This is kind of exactly what I think a me outfit for Petey Piranha would look like. If you told me there was an outfit in the game and I never saw it before, this is kind of what I would have in mind. So I like it. Fine by me. Cool that it is here. And, you know, they gave it out for free as long as you just got, oh, cool. See, in that time, the boo took my item, but that's fine. That's why you just want to have coins out in your item inventory so that if a boo has to steal your item, it just steals the coins. Awesome. I will take that. Thank you. And also, someone getting a boo item on this course at all is very, very fitting. The only course where that would probably be applicable is GBA Boo Lake. Unless you want to count Battle Mode with Luigi's Mansion there, which is, you know, one of the best Battle Mode courses. Oh, we do got a blue shell coming. Most unfortunate. Okay, I'll set that behind me in case someone else catches up soon. And get at least a little bit of that speed boost there. All right, I am still enough in the lead to try and hold things. Okay. All right, they're going on the offensive with those red shells, but that was a blue shell. I mean, there's still a chance that another blue shell could strike me down in this race, but hopefully I'll have a super horn by then. And hopefully I won't need to use it on any other items, okay? First place, 10 coins, and if another boo item wants to steal my coins again, then so be it. Oh, that's fine. It's not like I had anything too valuable to lose. Let's do it, another front running race. I am all for this, all right? I might not race on this track very often, but if this is the last time I race on here, if it could be with a win, I would appreciate it. Oh, there's another blue shell. Most unfortunate that the 1 second you pass me in the race is when you're gonna get struck down by a blue shell. All right, I'll take it. You're gonna try and snipe me with that green shell? I respect it. I respect the attempt. Okay, there was a red shell, but it didn't look like it was for me. Okay, a familiar item setup. Familiar for those who usually front run these races. Yeah, I don't know if there's any sort of secret tech that I can do to do better in this race. I don't know. Maybe there's something you can do with the glider here. I don't know, but I'm going for double items here. I set the banana down. A familiar item setup once again. All right, at this point, there are no more items for me to get. I'm just gonna do this turn. Oh, can I go underneath that? Oh, no, I was a little too slow, but it looks like I am okay. Woo! And you almost sniped me with that banana. A valiant effort. I thought I would time that a little more perfectly where the axe would start to go back up and I could really sit underneath it. I didn't really get slowed down by it, but it banged me, and that could have easily messed up my trajectory and caused me to slam into a wall and lose my first place lead. But I'll take it. That's a front run into a front run. Back-to-back front runs. I will gladly take that. Thank you. Awesome. All right, well, what else do we have? Oh, these are fun courses. I'm fine with any of these, but I gotta change my uniform. We're gonna go from Petey Piranha into a Goomba. There's a Goomba outfit in this game? I forgot. But hey, Goomba's playable in Mario Kart World. They even made a big deal about that, how it's the first Mario Kart game in which a Goomba is playable. So maybe this whole theory that the Mii outfits were foreshadowing the playable characters in Mario Kart World has some value to it, has some believability in it. It holds water. I don't know, whatever phrases you want to say. Maybe that means Change Hub will be playable. Doesn't really matter to me if he is or isn't. It'd be cool, but I don't think he's gonna be my guy if he's in the game. I don't know, we'll see. Let's see if we go to Waluigi Pinball though. Let's see. We are not, we're going to random. We're going to Dry Dry Desert, but it's fine because we haven't raced on this course yet. And I guess as far as my Goomba attire is concerned, it's more fitting for it to be on this course than on Waluigi Pinball, I guess. I guess it'd be more probable to see a Goomba in the desert than at a pinball store. I don't know, I guess Goombas can go shopping in a pinball store. Whatever, this is a Goomba outfit. I commend their creativity putting this Goomba outfit together, so now the entirety of this race I can have this Goomba angrily staring into my eyes. I like it. I like it. All right, yeah, some cool outfits here. It's cool, right? Like, there is a Goomba amiibo, and I was even saying earlier, like, I'm surprised they didn't make that compatible with this. Well, I guess they don't need to. They'll just make the outfit regardless. It's neat that this is like a polished, modified helmet though. Like, they're not just putting a texture onto the pre-existing Mii helmet. This is like a custom helmet to better resemble a Goomba. That's cool. Ooh. Being struck by lightning. Not so cool. Well, in real life, I guess it can be cool if you're struck by lightning and you're not damaged by it, right? That's happened to a couple people. Like, obviously your body, like, you're probably amped up on adrenaline, but if you're otherwise fine, then that is cool. But in Mario Kart, I mean, lightning happens probably once a race. Not cool to be struck by. Woo! Just like point blank struck me with that shell, huh? So be it. Yeah, it would have been great to have been in the Pokey outfit for this race. I've had so many mismatched races. I could have been Pokey for this one. I could have been Dry Bowser at the Neo Bowser City, whatever. I could have been a dolphin underwater. It's fine. I'm a Goomba in the desert. Dry Dry Desert. That's Paper Mario, baby. And you know what? You do take Goombario to the desert. I don't think you fight Goombas in the desert, though. I don't remember the original Paper Mario super well. I recall liking it, but I didn't play it till it came out on Wii Virtual Console. Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, though. That's my game. I remember that game super well. And I will get back to recording the Nintendo Switch version of the game for my channel. I know I took a little bit of a break. I'm also hesitant to record more because I'm wondering if there's going to be a Nintendo Switch 2 version that like upgrades the game a bit. All right, I'm going to shoot into first place here so you can get struck by that blue shell. Awesome. Oh, there we go. And I've got a coin. I don't have that coin anymore, but I can get some extra coins by going around here. All right. Well, I guess I'm kind of glad that I got struck by the lightning there, because if I had a mushroom, I know I would have tried to cut through the little center sand pit there, and I would have gotten struck by the lightning, and then that would have been the end of my race for me, right? So this is fine. I got double bananas. Lucky me. I do like me some bananas. All right, I need that blooper ink to go away as soon as I get out of the water. Nope, it's fine. You know what? I played on this track enough times. I don't need to see where I'm going. I can't do anything about that. Do you want your bananas? No? Okay. I can't do anything about that. If he had a mushroom to cut across, then he had a mushroom to cut across. It's okay. He earned that. I got second. That's fine. I'm a Goomba. It's fine. Yeah, interesting outfit. I do like the design they have on the biker outfit here. Those little, like, spikiness, the brown, white, and black there. I like a lot. It's just a nice pattern. I think it looks good. And the Goomba helmet looks good. Yeah, that is a cool outfit, but I understand why it's not super popular. Yeah, it would have been more fitting for me to be in the Goomba outfit on DS Mario Circuit here, because Goomba's right there on the course selection icon. Anyway, let's move on to the next outfit. I think it's the Wiggler one next, right? I think I only had like 2 more. Let's see. Yeah, so Goomba not playable in this game, playable in Mario Kart 1, and then we got Wiggler here. Very good. So Birdo, Petey Piranha, and Wiggler specifically got outfits. Not Kamek, which is interesting because I feel like it would be really easy to make a Kamek outfit. Ooh, I don't know. I don't want to go back to New York I'm gonna pick random. If we go to Singapore or Mario Kart Stadium, that's fine. I'll do Mario Kart Stadium, it's fine. I'll do Mario Kart Stadium. I just don't want to go back to New York. I don't want to have duplicate tracks. Come on, man. I mean, you guys don't know that. Maybe this is your first time playing on New York Minute all day, but I don't want to have duplicate tracks. I'm fine even going to the first course in the game because I've never done so in a Wiggler outfit. There you go, we're going to London. Random has still been picking courses I haven't raced on today, and I should count myself lucky for that. So we're going to London. I've just been going all around the world today. I went to Berlin, I went to Los Angeles, and now I'm going to London. Oh, and I went to Paris earlier, that's right. Yeah, I went to Berlin and I went to Paris. Well, I mean, Germany and France are right next to each other on the real world map. That's not much distance. London, I mean, is closer to them than it is to Los Angeles, and then I went to the other side of the map for Los Angeles, and now I'm back over here in London. Let's do it. Anyway, I am Wiggler on a Yoshi bike. That's cool. It harkens back to my days of playing Mario Kart 7 specifically, where Wiggler was a playable character, and I occasionally used Wiggler. Wiggler and Yoshi. And then they put Wiggler in this game, and I used Wiggler when they initially re-added her? I think Wiggler's a girl. Well, I played as her when she was re-added, and then I can now use this attire while on the Yoshi bike. I mean, I can just flat out play as Wiggler on a Yoshi bike. And in fact, I could play as Yoshi on a Wiggler bike if I wanted to. I could play as a me in a Wiggler outfit on the Wiggler bike, or a me in a Yoshi outfit on the Yoshi bike, and I can mix and match them however I want. And I like that there's a Wiggler outfit in this game. That's cool. I don't think we'll ever get a Wiggler amiibo. I don't think Nintendo's gonna be doing too many amiibo going forward. I mean, I know they did like some Zelda ones for the Nintendo Switch too, and I think there's some Street Fighter ones coming out too, right? Or those are like, there's like a couple figures and then they're mostly cards. Yeah, I don't know how many more amiibo we're gonna get. Maybe we'll get something for Donkey Kong Bonanza, I don't know. Get that upgraded DK design for the amiibo. I mean, they change Link's design all the time, so it stands to reason that he should have extra amiibo, so they'll probably do the same for Donkey Kong if they're still interested in amiibo. I don't know. I don't know what Nintendo's plans for these figures are. I just like seeing cool unlockables with them, and I do think Mario Kart's unlockables were cool. Mario Makers are probably second place if you couldn't already unlock the amiibo just by naturally playing the game. I don't know. Amiibo led to like a weird problem with Nintendo's content because it meant that you were locking items behind other purchasable content. But then if you made it natural to access anyway, then it was like, what's the point of buying the amiibo, you know? Just to have a cool figure on your desk? And that's what they settled on. They basically decided that people who want amiibo just want them for collection's sake. And if they give you something extra in a game, then that's a nice bonus. So be it. But for now, I do like this Wiggler figure. Sorry, this Wiggler, it's not a figure, this Wiggler costume. Oh, hang on, how far away is first place? Let me listen for the explosion. Oh, actually pretty far ahead. But if I cut across here, okay, I'm gonna lose momentum in a second. Can I get you? Oh, okay. Oh my god, Boo took my shells away and still one of my own shells hit me? Oh my god. I don't even know what happened in this race. I was so busy talking about amiibo. I'm in 11th. I mean, I can get double items here, but like this is basically the end, right? 2 mushrooms in 11th. Thanks, game. Thank you for that. I mean, unless you guys all take each other out here. Let's see what I can do. Excuse me, Yoshi. Look at all the Yoshis. Oh. 10th then. 10th it shall be. I mean, 10 is normally my lucky number because I was born October 10th. You know, 10-10. But here, in a room full of Yoshis, it is not so lucky of a number. A tough group to be sure, and it's otherwise nice to see so many Yoshis, especially in so many different colors. But I could stand to use some more variety. And speaking of variety, we're going over to what I believe is the last me suit. Ah, yes, the Moo Moo suit, not the cow suit. The Moo Moo suit. And wouldn't you know it, the Moo Moo, the cow, is playable in Mario Kart World. All right, I knew this outfit existed. This was like a, I want to say it was a big deal when it was announced that this outfit would exist in this game. I don't know if it was actually that big of a deal, but it was a big deal among my group of friends. And I remember seeing like social media posts, and dare I even say memes about it. So here we are. Now, why did I pick Toad's Turnpike? I don't know. Doesn't look like we're going to Moo Moo Meadows unless it picks random, and that's where we happen to go out of the 96 available tracks in the game. But as long as we just go to a course that I haven't raced on yet, that would be fine. And we haven't done DS Mario Circuit for this video yet, so it's whatever. We're going to Toad's Turnpike, and not only are we going to Toad's Turnpike, we're going to my specific vote for Toad's Turnpike in a 12-player room. That's awesome. I love that. All right, time to finish these races off as a cow. And you know, I like the Moo Moo. I'm a honking excitement. I like the Moo Moo. Maybe I'm milking the joke a little bit. Maybe I have other things at stake. And if you got beef with it, you can comment down below. There you go, I'm honking my horn. All right, that'll do it. All right, I swerved to the left to try and get the coins. Didn't quite work out as well as I hoped. Yep, and I'm well aware this route is slower. It is not optimal to take this route, but you know what? When else? Oh, I did not do a trick there, I apologize. When else am I actually gonna take this route? Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh, I knew that would be bad. What unfortunate timing. Well, that's part of the reason why you never take that route. And especially, like, since I'm using a bike, I can actually take these turns really, really tightly. And I do have races in the series, oops. I've done plenty of races on this track in this series where I just like front run the entire thing because I just take these turns super tightly. But I'm mixing things up. All right, I'm a cow. Cows are pretty neat. Pretty cool. I do like this outfit. It does look pretty cool. And the Pokemon Mill Tank, I mean, that's a cow, and I used that to compete a couple times. All right, I'll go this way one more time. Let's have a redo. Let's not slam into a truck at the end of it, huh? And let's do a trick off of this time. There we go. Much better. All right. There we are. Yes, yes, yes. And down we go. Okay. Well, those are going to be some of the only places I can even do a trick on this course unless I get that one truck that has the gliding ramp on it, or that one truck with the surfboard. We can do a trick on that one. Okay. Yeah, boomerangs. Items on this course aren't super great. Oh, I was actually trying to get on that. That's not a huge deal. Okay. I don't need to go on the gliding segment. It's not even, like, technically faster. The fastest thing you can do is really just, like, hug the walls in this course. But if you want to be out of the way of people, that is a thing to do. Okay, well, there's that car with the surfboard up ahead. Oh my god, I got boomeranged. Can I get in the car with the surfboard? Oh, hey, come on, man, really? Whatever. Okay. So are these red shells going after the guy on the anti-gravity segment there? I mean, it's a creative part, oh my goodness. It's a creative way to integrate anti-gravity onto this course. I'll give it credit for that. Oh my god, I finally get on the car with the surfboard and I can't even do a trick. All right, guys, I'm falling apart. This is not a great last race for the session. This is not a great race to showcase this cowl suit that everyone loves. This probably is the suit that I see the most, though, of the new ones in the DLC. Okay, got mushrooms at least. I just gotta get past people in the anti-gravity segment. And I should, oh my god! I was gonna be fine! I was gonna pass the people in the anti-gravity segment because I was doing the turn sharper than usual and I just bumped into another car. Tell you what, mainly because it's the cow outfit, mainly because it's the Moo Moo outfit, I will go ahead and do one more bonus race. And plus that way, I can better showcase this outfit and I can hopefully leave on a win. But that's neither here nor there. I would just like to have a more eventful race. That's on me, okay? We actually did get the course that I picked for a change. And I'm not even like super fond of Toad's Turnpike. I even brought that up when I was racing on Shroom Ridge earlier. It's not really my favorite course. It's neat to see it in this game. It's neat to see how they integrated anti-gravity. But it is really an uneventful course, even at high level play, so Now, as for these courses, I did pick SNES Bowser Castle 3, and I have been going there a lot recently, but I do like this course. It is my favorite of the SNES courses in this game. And I mean, I'm probably better on it than GBA Sunset Wilds, and we did go to Sunset Wilds earlier in this video, and I don't mind going back to Sydney if that's what it takes. Okay, we're going to SNES Bowser Castle 3. I can at least honk my horn again at the beginning of this race. I won't honk it as much as I did in the previous race because it didn't pick my specific vote, but I can still honk it in excitement because this is where we're going. Check this out. All right, boom, baby. Or should I say, moo, baby? Moo. All right, here we go. I do appreciate that this outfit has a cow tail. Pretty fun. Extra little detail. Detail. All right, anyway, I'm ready for this. Hopefully all the recent races that I've done on here will allow me to... What in the world was that? What kind of animation was that? That was a unique animation, but I think I need to roll that back. As I was saying, hopefully all the recent races that I've been doing on here lately will allow me to perform better than usual, although I'm still slamming into walls, and I apologize for that. Okay, I don't know how you get those custom, or like the original me outfits, but this me outfit did an animation that I definitely have not seen on any of the other me outfits. Can I do it here? Let me see. No. Okay, maybe, I guess like different ramps give you different animations that you do. I don't know. It's on this one? Oh no, I think it was on the next one. Let me look at that again. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh my goodness, and that's what I thought was gonna happen too. I guess the cow outfit has a big butt. Yep, there you go. That. Folks, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know no one asked, but I'm gonna say it anyway. My butt is not that big in real life. But I will be honest. If my butt was that big for one day, Yeah, I'd probably be doing the same things as this cow outfit here. I don't know why they decided that needed to be the animation for this cow outfit. I mean, it's amusing. It's unique to this outfit. I guess better on the cow outfit than some of the other ones. Is it gonna do it one more time here? There you go. Yeah, enjoy that. Okay. Cool that they all have original outfits and that they were able to do so much with the animations on these Mii costumes. Great. Glad I could see that before I close out. Glad I decided to do one more race with this specific outfit. The only one I'm doing 2 for, and that's the animation I get. All right, well, glad I saw it, I guess. If any of the other Mii outfits have it and I didn't see it, well, then I guess I just didn't know. For all I know, that's what the Birdo outfit has. Beats me. Now, can I steal 2nd real quickly? Or steal 3rd? All right, I'll settle for 4th. That's fine. It's a lot better than the previous race. There we go. Cooked myself at the end there. That's fine. When I consume meat, I prefer I prefer for it to be in the medium range. I know most people would say it should be medium rare. I'm more of just a plain old medium kind of guy, right down the middle. Well, thanks everybody. Once again, nice to see all the Yoshis. I'm the only cow here. And now I'm gonna go ahead and move on out. Cowabunga. All right, that will do it. Thanks, everybody. I think that was a colorful batch of races, both in terms of how many Mii outfits I showcased and also in terms of how chaotic all of the races actually were. Well, hopefully that will make for some entertaining content. I'm glad that I was able to finally showcase all of these Mii outfits. Now I don't have to think about it or worry about it ever again. Okay, I have plenty more Mario Kart Deluxe videos to roll out. I've got some friend rooms and stuff planned, but for now, that wraps up this video of myself showcasing the Mii outfits, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye, humans! Whoosh! And so, we've reached the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please click on the like button or leave a comment. Either of those actions would really help me out. And hey, in case you didn't know, I have another channel called my Blue channel where I frequently post editorial and discussion type videos. You can head over there by clicking on the video icon in the lower right corner. So if you wish to watch something a little more relaxing or just need some more background noise, please consider checking it out. Either way, thank you so much for watching.